Hey, welcome. How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Now, first, do me a favor and pick which game you want to play.
And I was like, sweetie, I mean, rat feces is natural.
All right.
But you don't go smearing it all over my
Tell me, how many people do we have playing today?
The home game.
A fine choice. Now, player one, why don't you type your name in?
Red, and that's above threshold.
Have you looked at his pores lately?
Player one, come on, man. Just put your name in.
They're caverns.
Yeah.
All right, then. Your new name is Bunny
You can't
Fart.
handle this. I mean, all we're gonna do is have
Okay,
some
player
Xena
two,
and
don't
play
be a
the game.
moron like player one.
no,
Just
look
put
at-
your name in,
Where's old
okay?
man? He's been licking the top of the donuts.
I wasn't even near it.
Hey, player two, you experiencing technical difficulties? Just type your name in.
Question about the soup Nazi and that great fart at the end. The fart of Wagner.
I'm gonna call you Ointment.
Didn't do it that way when Helen was here.
45 seconds.
Player one, your buzzer is the letter Q. Q as in patchwork quilt.
Let's move on.
And player two, your buzzer is the letter P as in no thank you, I don't eat pork.
That ain't my job description.
20 seconds. Look alive. We've got 20.
Okay, listen up. You're gonna get a bunch of questions. If you think you know the answer, buzz in, then type a 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever answer you want. Or if it's a fill in the blank, just type in the
I
answer.
really just didn't
10.
Good luck.
9. 8. Lose the death 7. 6. Black. 5.
All right, we're going.
4. 3.
Hugo?
Yeah, Hugo Boss. The fragrance. The world is getting smaller.
Smell better.
Hugo.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Welcome to a very disgusting episode. I hope you haven't eaten yet. First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you go to the both of you, 1 screw each. So here's what you do with these. Oh, all right then, let's start the game. Player one, what are we doing?
Question number 1.
We're calling this one Drain the Lizard. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's see how you handle this one. The Komodo dragon is a large lizard native to the Komodo Island. Where might a Komodo dragon be found? On a giant blackhead, in a gigantic pockmark, on a large wart, or in a huge cold sore? It's all yours, player one. Player two, you gotta answer it. A Komodo is a blackhead. And like many tropical isles, Komodo Island has terrible volcanic eruptions. Now, like the man says, player one, 1 good screw deserves another. Your call, player two. Here we have That's Entertainment. You get it right, you get 2K. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Imagine a new channel appears on your cable system with the slogan, I want my HPV. What kind of programming do you most expect to see? Wall-to-wall athlete's foot films, all genital warts all the time, diarrhea footage on the half hour, or educational masturbation videos. Player one, do it. Human papillomavirus, or HPV, causes genital warts. Cable TV causes general boredom. Player one, what's up?
Who will answer question 3?
For your enjoyment, Trouble in Paradise. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. Hey, did you ever have Planter's Punch? It's this drink with like rum and syrup and juice and stuff. It's really quite nice. Now, if on some distant tropical isle you were to have some Planter Punch, what would you most likely be quaffing? Rum and nose hair, rum and scabs, rum and foot warts, or rum and intestinal leakage? Take a shot, player two. Gotta answer it, player one. Plantar means the sole of your foot. You know, like those hard and painful plantar warts. But you know how it is. Sometimes if it tastes good, you don't care how bad it is for you. Hey, guess what, player two? You're screwed. Player one, tell me what's next.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to Thor.
This one's called Sperm of Death. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Think fast, it's question time. There's a new type of sperm test that's supposed to increase the odds of fertility in men. Which phrase best describes what doctors do to a sperm that they think is dead? Shock it with electricity, poke it with a stick, yell at it, or hold a mirror under its nose. Player two, go! Essentially, what the doctors do is soak the sperm in sugar water, let them swell up, and then prod the ones that aren't moving to see if they're alive. If it's alive, it can be used for pregnancy. If it's dead, they put it in a shoebox, take it out back, and bury it. That's the end of round one. We'll be back with round two right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
ACS, alligators crafted.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia
Cold shoulder. Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
Dan Hut, play chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Which do you prefer, playing games or waiting to play games? If you need speed, you need X2 modem technology from US Robotics. Just $28K? No way. Check out the X2 modem. Why wait?
Welcome back. Time to play round two, where the values are double. All right, y'all set? Here we go. Category time, player two. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time for a Snickerclish restroom.
One gibberish category coming up. Booger eaters are cheap dates. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, listen to this and tell me, with what phrase does this rhyme? Phlegm, din din, pee, order, and pay. And don't be fooled by that punctuation. First clue, it's an aerosol product for women. Oh, it must be Easy Cheese. I love that stuff. Player two, go for it. Type in your answer. Feminine deodorant spray. It's as fresh as running through a meadow, with your skirt hiked up over your head. Player two, what do you want? Coming at you, www.disgusting.com. Heads up, this one's going to be $6,000. So, as we all know, the internet is the single greatest source of information in human history. You can find just about anything there. But which of these web pages does not currently exist? The yellow earwax page, the fart lighting page, the dog poo page, or the celebrity vomit page? Player one! There's no website called the Yellow Earwax page. Of course, now one of you smart aleck internet geeks is going to go out there and open up a page devoted to yellow earwax, and I'm going to get all these nasty letters. Thank you. Player one, why don't you give me a category? Oh, player two, step aside. Player one, it's time for you to play Dis or Dat. The category for this or that is A rose by any other name. Okay, I'm going to give you 7 different terms, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it refers to taking a crap or taking a piss. Oh, you already know how to play. Fine, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. BM, crapping or pissing? Number 2. Tinkle. Pinch a loaf. Heave a Havana. Launch a torpedo. One more. See a man about a dog. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Player 2, grab a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
For your viewing pleasure, I don't know, but it's crawling on your shoulder. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. One question coming right up. Which of the following is not black and white and red all over? A Dalmatian with an axe in its head, a dead baby seal wrapped in newspaper, hookworms and chocolate in a blender, or a zebra nailed to the floor? Player 2, grab it. Hookworms don't have a circulatory system, so when you put them in a blender, they probably won't turn red. But they make a hell of a protein shake. Player 2, what looks good?
Aloha, question number 9.
I believe this one is called, Do I Have to Eat It with Chopsticks? And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, think medical on this one. Let's say you're in a Chinese restaurant. Which of the following tastes can you expect to experience while eating your General Tso's gangrene leg? Dry and wet, hot and cold, hot and sour, or sweet and sour? Player 1, do it! Hot and cold? No, it's only cold when it takes too long to deliver the gangrene. Player 2, now's the time. Take a shot, Player 2. Gangrene comes in 2 varieties. Dry, where the tissue dies because there's no blood, or wet, where the tissue dies and it's all pussy and infected. However, both are delicious and deceptively filling. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
Vote.
What sport lets you wear the coolest clothes?
Vote.
Which national news anchor baby talks during commercial breaks?
Vote. Democracy depends on you.
Well, beer A has sort of a stale, skunky, yeasty flavor.
Disgusting?
Nauseating.
Try beer B. Okay,
Now that's fresh!
that's Budweiser.
Get out of here! I don't believe it!
Tasting is believing.
When I tell my husband, he's gonna totally freak.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. And to get you started, 1 screw apiece. Use it in good health. All right, I hope you're all together because we're going. Player 2, what looks good?
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
This category is known as, Is There a Doctor in the House? And this one's going to be worth $6,000. So check it out. I just found out my insurance has this huge deductible, and I can't really afford to go to the doctor right now. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to describe my symptoms to you, and when you know what I'm suffering from, buzz in and type the answer. You ready? It hurts when I poo, and sometimes I even bleed. There's mucus seeping out of my butt, and it itches real bad around my anus. Besides embarrassment, from what am I most likely suffering? Player 1, it's all you. Type in your answer and hit. Rectal bleeding, painful defecation, mucousy and itchy anus, all symptoms of hemorrhoids. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, can you tell me how to deal with this hairy pus-filled mole on my lip? Player 1, your choice.
It's
11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
For your enjoyment, whatever you do, avoid the butt steak. How does $4,000 grab you? Hey, if it's French, it's gotta be sophisticated, right? Okay, let's say there's a swanky new French delicatessen that opened just down the street from you. Based on the famous opening scene from the surrealist movie Un Chien Andalou, what delicacy would you expect to find at the Un Chien Andalou delicatessen? Fresh eyeball slices, human breast sandwiches, fillet of rotting donkey, or ground dog patties? Player 2, go! Gotta answer it, player 1. Dog! Congratulations! I'm sure everyone's impressed with your knowledge of French. Player 2, you want it? Take a shot, player 2. In a scene from Un Chien Andalou, a woman has her eyeball sliced with a razor. Mmm, good. It's not a bad deli, except the guy behind the counter is missing both eyes and lips and his cheeks are carved out. Player 2, how about a category?
Well, let's delve into question 12.
The category is, hey, poopy pants. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Okay, say you've got this obnoxious friend that always calls you poopy pants. Just do it, okay? Your friend wants to change your poopy pants nickname, but still wants it to relate to poop. Because it's not an ingredient of human feces, which of these names could he not use? Dead bacteria pants, mucus pants, dead skin pants, or bile pants? All yours, player 1. Player 2, you gotta answer it. Dead bacteria can account for half of the weight of any given stool, which answers the age-old question, how much of the total weight of feces is made up of dead bacteria? Player 1, you can take it. Player 1. Dead skin is not normally part of human stool. Now, of course, if you've had some chafing in the buttocks area, the feces might pick up some dead skin on the way out. But, you know what they say, there's more than one way to skin a crap. Player 1, give me a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
Well, what do we have here? I want to hold your hand, and this one's worth $6,000. You know, it goes without saying that the Beatles had a profound effect on the face of modern music and pop culture, changing what we all thought music could be. Not bad for 4 lads from Liverpool who used to call themselves the Silver Beatles. Suppose the Beatles had been the Dung Beatles. Based on the behavior of dung beetles, which of the following madcap films would we not have seen? Help! I can't smell dung! Let it be! I laid eggs in that dung. A Hard Day's Night of Eating Dung. Or Magical Mystery Tour of My Dung House. Player 2, grab it! You smelled crap and so can they. Dung beetles sure as hell can smell dung. You know, in my opinion, the Dung Beetles really hit their peak on the Shite album. Player 2, what do you want?
Ain't no love like number 14.
I believe this one is called You Hot Little Prick, and this one's worth $4,000. Okay, pay attention now. Prickly heat, a sweat-related condition resulting in tiny, painful red bumps on the skin, is known in the medical profession as miliaria rubra. So there. If the name miliaria rubra were a literal description, what might you expect to happen if you developed the condition? Would you expect granite to appear behind your knees, water to flow from your butt, hay to grow out of your armpit, or horseflies to crawl out of your back? Take a shot, player 2. Miliaria rubra means red millet seeds, and millet is a type of hay, and I done heard that's what prickly heat looks like. They also say it feels kind of prickly and like, hot. Kind of a prickly heat. Sure, why not? That's it. Round 3 is over. I'm going to take care of a little business, and then I'm coming back with your jack attack.
So in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air Crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com. Welcome to the Jack Attack. Oh, you already know how to play. Well, then here's your clue. Whatever turns you on. And, try not to gag. Good luck. Now that was an attack. You enjoy that moment while I tally up the score. Player 2's got it. Wow, Player 2, that was a close call. Now, why don't you call somebody who cares and tell them...
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Net Show. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Okay, roll the commercials. And Cookie, what are we doing next?
If you guys are interested in another game, just let me know. All right.
Whoa, look out, it's on fire.
Fine then. See ya.
Help.